All right, it's a couple days late. Actually, a few days late, more than a couple. But it's time for that review because we got the second episode coming up soon. I do not want to do both of those reviews together. I was so happy when the show came back on. I've been missing it. Been waiting almost, close to 10 months for the show to return. It's already been renewed for season 7. I'm just excited. And once this episode starts and you get into it, you can see why it's probably renewed for season 7. You know, if the first 5 seasons was book 1, let us get another 5 seasons for book 2. Point being, this episode starts off and you feel like you're just right back in there. It's easy just to be back in there, especially for us fans of the 100. You know, I couldn't wait to see everybody interacting again. I'm waking people up, showing them what they saw. Clarke and Bellamy is just, explaining everything to everybody. And Bellamy's like, this is a lot to take in. You got an hour, then we meet up in the room. Raven's still pissed from everything that happened. I mean, to everybody else, this just happened moments ago. We were trying to survive, get off of Earth, and see if we could wait it out until it's, habitable again. They just wake up. So the feelings are still there, everything that just happened on Earth. So Raven's mad about a lot of stuff. Clarke, Abby, everything. And Shaw's trying to calm her down. I like Shaw. You know what I mean? I like him a lot. So they get it on. That's Raven's happiness right now. So he's talking to her, and he's telling her how much he likes her and he cares about her and stuff. She's getting some peace, and I love that. So we see this new planet. Oh man, it's just so hard. Them mentioning Monty and Harper, miss them dearly. You know what I mean? Like it's bittersweet. And then we're going into this new chapter of the show, and probably the series is changing from now on. And they're not there. Don't you just hate that? There's certain characters you wanted to see make it all the way through into the end of the series. And I really, Monty was one of my favorites. So it's hard every time they mention him. But anyway, they're starting all over. This is just like what happened when the 100 first started. We got to go down there, see what's going on. Everything. There's people who went here, found out it wasn't a mining operation that was going on. They were actually looking to it and find another place that they could live on, another planet. So they go down to this planet. We're expecting something to go wrong, right? I mean, it's the 100, right? Yeah, everything's not going to be fine. So they go down to this planet, and they realize it's breathable air. So they're like, oh, they didn't even have to send night bloods here. We got breathable air here. The radiation's low. This is excellent. This is great. And I love when they first find the water, the lake or whatever, Murphy jumps right in. And he's just swimming. He's like, come on in. And you see Amori was worried about him, but she loves him. She loves that man. Things was hard for them in season 5, but they're back. She loves him. Bellamy telling Clarke that how Maddie told him she used to talk to him every day on the radio, every day. And Clarke was kind of embarrassed about that. But, for those of us that know they should be together, we're sitting there like, enjoy it. He knows. He said it's weird, but he knows he loves it. But I really, really like that Murphy's returning back to old Murphy. Everybody's on Clarke's case. Oh, well, some of us still need to redeem ourselves. What did you do? I mean, Shaw did make a good point. He kind of spit like part of a scripture from, the scriptures added, the Holy Scriptures. And he was like, actions. That's how you show. That faith without action is nothing. So if you're sorry and you don't show any actions for that, we know from your actions. But at the same time, you're supposed to forgive, man. Give her the chance. And it looks like everybody's doing it. Nobody's holding a gun to her and everything. They know Clarke wants the same thing they want. She wants everybody to be safe. She did some crazy stuff, but almost everybody has, and everybody had to redeem themselves on the show. Almost everybody. So, don't be too hard on her. Clarke was just trying to do what's right, mainly for the girl she's taken care of for the past 6 years. And that's also at the same time, everybody, if she could. Can't please everybody, Come on now. I mean, y'all running around with Murphy. Killed some dudes just because they didn't have his back, or they turned on him. Killed him straight up. Cold-blooded murderer. But I do like him back because he's picking everybody's buttons. Bellamy's getting mad at him. Clarke's getting mad, and he's just saying the most, irritating stuff possible. So I do like that. So on this planet, they're finding all these places that look like they're abandoned, but people have been here for a while. I love when Bellamy saw that symbol of that place. I forgot what it was called, but it's like the infinity symbol that basically caused the first prom fire or whatever. And he's like, wow, look at that. Destroy a planet, and 200 years later, they put you on a flag, you know, stuff like that. They don't know what the heck was going on. I was waiting for something to go wrong, and they found that storybook, so they realized the sun, the two suns eclipsing each other, changes people's moods probably, you know, and Raven was the first to really feel it and get hit by it. And she was trying to kill Murphy. She came so close so many times. I was like, what the heck? And then these bugs just came out of nowhere, and they started acting crazy. And back up on the ship, they kept Monty and, what's his name, Jordan, Monty and Harper's son, and Raven on the ship. And Abby's up there too. And I was glad Marcus is still alive. And she was trying to help him. But then they said don't let Octavia out. For reasons, that's understandable. I'm like, Bellamy, Octavia, I didn't know she was going to come out there and act like she did. You know, but one of her loyal followers woke her up. And she was there getting on Abby and Marcus. And Marcus, it's your fault. You know, everything could have been handled better. Too bad Jaha isn't here to see. I like how they mentioned Jaha. But I'm like, Raven, really? Really? We all just survived that, man. We gotta let this stuff go and start over fresh. You know, Octavia's acting crazy. Did I say Raven? Octavia. But Raven's acting a little crazy too. But that's what's funny. Raven was trying to hide the drugs because she feel like Abby might go back to her addiction. I mean, she was shocking me when I had that collar on just, you know, to get her pills and stuff. It's a lot going on. You know, everybody's not over stuff. They're holding grudges. That's what they're doing. You shouldn't be doing that. But back to the stuff I'm talking about. Octavia's out now. Don't know what's going to happen now. I do like the fact that Jordan saw that that's not a planet they're on. It's actually a moon. And there's a big planet that is orbiting. That opens up so many possibilities. Because whatever happens on this planet, however many years or seasons it take, they have another planet to go to. And there's things that's probably happening down on that planet. You never know. People could come from that planet to this moon, you know, or whatever. So there's a whole nother story and everything they can do on that planet. This show has turned into just, you know, science fiction, survival type of show to like, it's still sci-fi, I would say. But it's becoming like, you know, something like survival trek or something like that. You know what I mean? Instead of a journey to explore things, everybody's trying to survive. They're in a different planet, different solar system, all that now. That's crazy. This show can be crazy now. You know what I mean? So this is pretty cool. I do like where it's headed. But it's classic 100. It feels just like the 100, you know? And lots of crazy things going on. Now they're going to figure out how they're going to survive throughout this eclipse. It lasts for, what was it, just a day? Or 2 days or something like that? I don't know. You know, so they got to survive this. They didn't meet any of the people we saw for them long trailer yet. Can't wait for that. Who knows what's going to happen. But that's one thing I like about this show is that there are so many possibilities now for where they're at, what can happen. Don't have to follow the normal rules down on Earth because things was different on Earth anyway. But it's going to make me miss Earth. You know how we had all the different tribes and the Ice Nation, Mount Weather, and the other. I'm going to miss that stuff. They're not going to go to Earth anymore. Maybe not, but they're not going to Earth anymore. Kind of sucks. You know, I miss Earth. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's wild, isn't it? But the show can do so much now, and that's what I'm excited for. I mean, anything that I forgot, leave some comments. Let's talk about it down here. But I'm excited for this series. I cannot wait for the second episode. That review's coming out that night. Got you guys. I'm not waiting that long. Anyway, let me know what you guys thought. Like the video if you liked the video. See you next time.